Hello and welcome to episode 9 of Let's Play 3 random PC Engine games. And since we're at episode 9, I'm assuming by now that you've watched at least one of the previous 8 episodes and you know exactly what's going on here. So let's not waste any time and spin the wheel of names and find out which random PC Engine game I'm going to play first. And the first game up this time is Soldier Blade, which is a shooter from Hudson Soft. It's a sequel to Star Soldier, Super Star Soldier, Final Soldier, things like that. Actually, it might not be a sequel to Final Soldier, because Final Soldier sounds like that would be the final one. Anyway, I've never played this one before, so let's fire it up and see what it's like. Okay, well that says some Japanese writing and 8. Okay, so we've got a quite dramatic looking title screen or introduction. It's showing you all the different weapons that the Soldier Blade, I presume that's the name of the craft, has got. It's very slow, this, but it's getting on with it eventually. Okay, so finally we got to the title screen, which has the words Soldier Blade on it and a picture of the ship, and we've got some options. So we've got normal game, caravan stage, score, which I guess is the high scores, and setup. Let's have a look at setup first of all. So we've got choice of game level, normal or hard. I think I'll keep it normal. Screen mode, ooh, normal or arcade, so you give you a more vertical style arcade screen mode. I think I'm going to go with that. Okay, back to the title screen. Let's start with a normal game. If you haven't watched one of these videos before, what I usually do is play 1 credit or 10 minutes, whichever one lasts the least amount of time, but I have been known to break that rule on many occasions in the past, so let's see what happens. So it's a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up, and you fly your ship. I think it's 1 player only, in fact I'm sure it's 1 player only. Nice initial thing is that holding down the button to fire gives you auto fire, so don't even have to switch the auto fire on the pad. Here's my first power up. Okay, it's slowed down a bit now. So I've already picked up power up, which has given me an extra like wingman that's firing as well. I've also picked another red one up, which has given me diagonal shot. So let's pick this red one up as well. That's given me, so you can power up your weapons, much like the other Star Soldier games. In those games you can change your speed. I wonder how you do that, or if you can do that. Are you going to do that with button 2? Let's press button 2. Oh no, that's sent the drone off doing some stuff. Interesting. It's kind of gone off and just zapped stuff. Oh, and in the meantime I picked up a blue power up, which has changed my weapons. I've noticed the power ups are kind of in the corner, bottom right hand corner, stacked up, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there yet. But I like this weapon, it's good. It's taking things out very quickly, and so far it's not very hard, which is something I like, because I'm usually terrible at these games when I'm playing them in this series. So I've now got 3 blues all stacked up. So yeah, what change? It must be the run button that changes the speed then, if indeed. Ah yeah, okay, I've just switched the speed from low to high, and here comes the first boss of some description. Well, they didn't take much destroying. Ah, this one's probably going to take a bit more destroying. So let's see. Ooh. Oh, okay, so I just pressed the other button again to see what happened, and wow, I'm going really fast now. And it's unleashing, it's using one of those blue power-ups to unleash more firepower, but then they're going. So they're sort of like specials or smart bombs or whatever, but I've now only got 1 left, so I guess that was a mid-boss. In fact, the purple thing. Oh, and there goes my first life. Oh, good job I had a bit of invulnerability then, because that was right on top of me. Yeah, so that purple boss just vanished off, so I assume we're going to be seeing that again later on. So I've got the green power up now, and that's good. Oh, they're annoying, flying over the top of you like that. He's home in a bit. Need a bit more juice here. Switching between weapons, and what I really want is some some of the same one basically. Oh, there goes another life. Oh, and there goes a third life. Is that game over? Wow, that didn't go well. Well, I've only been playing for 5 minutes. I'll tell you what, instead of continuing, what do I do here? Let's try the caravan stage. That didn't go particularly well, but there we go. As I said, that's how it goes when I'm doing these things. Okay, so we've got a different menu or title screen here, and indeed a different menu with 2 and 5 minutes modes, score, and exit back to the other thing. So how long have I got left? 6. I've done 6 minutes so far. So let's play the 2-minute caravan mode. So this is basically a high score challenge where you just got to get. They have these on all the Hudson Star Soldier games on the PC Engine. You've got to get as many points as you can in 2 minutes in this case. So you don't get the drones on this by the looks of it, but you do get the weapon power up. So it's basically just shoot as much stuff as you can for 2 minutes and see what score you get. And obviously there's a 5-minute version of it as well. Notably, the layout of the level is completely different. So it's not in space; it's over some water. So that was quite a nice thing to see. You know, to see that there's more to the game than just the initial space scene. And we get bonuses for eliminating certain waves of enemies as well, I think I got there. Yeah, got another bonus there, I think. Or was that an extra life? I'm not sure. It made a bleeping sound. Okay, well, we've got 20,000 for shooting that snake thing, which wasn't that difficult to shoot. So yeah, the aim of these usually is just to drift from left to right across the screen, blasting everything. And yeah, there's usually bonuses for eliminating waves of enemies or sections of ground-based targets. I actually find moving around at the low speed perfectly fast. I think I find that more easy than when it's too fast. I kind of move around too much and end up crashing into stuff. Ooh. It's good you can shoot the bullets on this thing. 23 seconds left. There we go, killed that. That definitely gave me an extra life, I think. I've got 11 seconds left, so not much further to go, but just get rid of this thing maybe. There we go. And I didn't lose any lives, so that was fun. And there you go, that's 2 minutes, time up, 344,000. Seemed alright. I'd only know if I played it again if I was going to get a better score or not. But I think that's enough of looking at Soldier Blade. Looks like a good game. I think I'm going to give that one more of a play when I'm not doing this video, because that looked like a good game and I think I could definitely get into that. I didn't do very well on that initial first stage, but I think that's just because I wasn't really paying attention because I'm too busy chatting about the game as well. So that's the first game over with. Let's spin the wheel again and see what comes up next. So I just realised looking at my phone that I'd got the timing all wrong there. I was looking at the time I'd been recording for rather than the time I started playing that game. So I could have played 5-minute caravan mode and still had time. But never mind, you're still enough of Soldier Blade to get an idea of what it's like, and you're probably already aware because it's a pretty well-known game. So anyway, the wheel's spinning for the next game, and that's going to be Puzzle Boy. I'm guessing this is going to be a puzzle game. Let's load it up and find out. Oh, this is some jolly music. Very simple title screen. It says Puzzle Boy on it and push the run button. This is by Telenet Japan 1991 and also copyright Atlas. And there's a couple of little characters on the screen as well. I guess we just get straight into it then. So get me timer going again. Well, okay, there's mode select. No idea. I'll just pick the first one. And again, no idea. So let's just pick the first one. Okay, now this looks like a list of levels. Looks like there's 20 screens. There's a tomato talking to me, telling me lots of stuff in Japanese. Let's just start on level 1 and see what happens. Okay, I'm in a box. Okay, so I'm a cute little sort of spherical guy. And that looks like a Tetris piece. So push that, I assume. Okay. Okay, so I guess the idea is you've got to push your way, rotate these pieces and get to the exit. So, how's that going to work? Confused. How do you turn that around without... Oh, mean, I can see what I need to do to rotate that other piece. I need this to be the other way around, but how on earth do we... Ah, I get it. There we go. And into the exit, and there we go. That's the first stage completed. I imagine it'll get more difficult. Yeah, that's a lot of points if that's the points at the bottom. Again, don't really know what those options are saying, so let's just move on to the second one. I'm using button 1 for the ability to move from one screen to another, by the way, if you ever decide you want to play this yourself. So obviously I'm going to be pushing these. Okay. Well, that isn't going to work, is it? Yeah. Okay, messed that up. So how do I reset? Oh, there's a menu there. I don't know what that's doing. Oh, I've gone back to that screen. Okay, good enough. Okay, so what's the deal here then? How do I do this? Obviously got to... These are quite difficult right from the start. That's not helped me in the slightest. That's put me exactly where I was before. Oh, okay, so button 1 also resets the level. This should be easier than I'm finding it. It must be easier than I'm finding it. I've got to get around the top of that somehow, haven't I? Oh, hang on, what about if I do this? There we go. It was as easy as it should have been. Okay, another floor clear. Let's move on to number 3. Okay, so we've got a spinny thing and a pushy thing. So yeah, that wasn't too difficult. That was easier than the first two. Or maybe I'm just getting to grips with it now. Okay, let's have a look at number 4, and then I think it looks like you can select later levels. Oh, hello. Well, I mean, this... okay. I'm assuming you push this into the hole, but I'm thinking you need to push it into the hole over here. Yeah, there we go. And that allows you to get through. So, obviously it's introducing the game concepts here, slowly but surely. Let's have a look at number 5, because it's pretty quick so far. Okay, so... alright, I get it. Do I get it? Yeah. Yeah, I do. There we go. That's what you got to do. Push that along there. Push that there. There we go. So very simple graphics in this one. Just a lot of squares for the most part. I'm going to move on a few stages. I'm going to move, because I think you can. I'm going to try and start at level 10 now. Yeah, you can. So you can play them in whatever order you like. Okay, this looks a little bit more challenging. So yeah, very simple graphics, just nicely coloured squares, cute little guy running around. I wonder if we're going to see enemies eventually. So obviously you've got to push things into holes again. Yeah, okay, I get it, I think. You've got this one. Oh, no, that's going to cause me a problem. Let's reset that. Oh, and so is that. Got to be careful. If you push too far, then things end up in the wrong place and you have to reset the level. Hang on. Probably push that up there while I'm doing this. So yeah, it's got a nice tune in the background. Pretty neat sound effects as well. It's quite a cute game. It's very small sprites, so not really challenging the system much, and there's a lot of just space used with nothing. There's no scores or anything shown on the screen, so I don't really know if I'm getting scores. It just seems more like a try and progress thing. So let's skip to level 12 now. Ooh, hello. Okay, so that obviously turns around. Interesting. Oh, I must have to push that down there, and then cross. Yeah, okay. Got to be careful not to trap. Actually, I think this isn't as hard as it looks. It isn't. Literally, you just got to push it around there. Okay, let's move on to level 16 and see if it introduces anything more challenging. Wow, okay. So lots of blocks to move around. I mean, you surely can only do that. And then that, but then I'm just going to get stuck, aren't I? Okay. this is quite tricky, I think. Which is the idea of puzzle games, funnily enough. They have to get more difficult at some point. I'm just going to do exactly the same thing here, aren't I? Yeah, interesting. Not sure I know how to do this one. Can't do anything other than push these two things at the side. But if I just push those like that, nothing really changes. And same again. That's interesting. Yeah, that just brings the menu up, so I can't do anything with the buttons. One resets, the other brings the menu up. Yeah. Oh, hang on, what if I push it down now? Does this help me in any way? I don't think it does. Still can't. Okay. I get it. I think I get it. You just need to push that one place, then push that. Then, yeah, okay. It took me a while, but I got there. Okay, so it is obviously getting more difficult. So let's just play the last. Oh, I can't choose that one. Oh, okay, so you've got to complete a certain number before you can go on to the later ones, it would appear. What the hell is happening here? It suddenly got a lot more interesting with the layout, so can't move that one anywhere. Obviously, ultimately, I need to have that. Alright, okay, so guessing we've got to do something with these. Can't do anything there. Do anything with that one. Okay, not right if I go around here. Okay, does that help me in any way? Not really, because I'm just trapped in the corner. So yeah, unsurprisingly, it's got more difficult. You can't move that. Can you move that one? Oh, you can. Ah, okay. That's got to have some impact, although I now can't see how I can get around any of the other pits, so I probably need to reset that and do that again. Right, okay, so if I start by pushing that, then I'm trapped, so I can't do that. So if I push that one, and then go around here. Oh, I didn't intend to do that, but that might be the way you actually solve this. Somehow. But I'm not sure how at this point. Go around there, that's not going to help me at all. Okay. Yeah, this could be the rest of the playtime for this one. I'm not sure how much time I've got left, maybe a minute or so. And I'm struggling with this one. But that's the point of puzzle games, as I was just saying. So I think you definitely got to go through there first. No, not through there first. Tilt that one first. No. Ooh. Oh, he moves very quickly. You must surely then have to go. Maybe you do that. Oh, I think I'm onto something. But I'm still not sure what, because if I tip that over, I'm just going to get myself trapped again. Oh. Yeah, this is hard. This is hard. Let's go again. And that's my timer up. I'm just going to have one more go at trying to solve this one, and I'm pretty sure I've already got it wrong. Okay, I've tried a few things that haven't worked. I'm going to tilt that one first. Then I'm going to tilt this one and tilt that up there. Yeah, I think that just causes me the same problem. Oh, hang on though, what about if I do that? No. Oh. Yeah, I think then you probably have to... Oh, there we go, I've done it. Haha. Okay. Well, that's a fun little game. I've enjoyed playing that for 10 minutes, and I'll definitely have another look at that one as well in the future. But for now, that'll do for that game, which just leaves one left. Let's head back to the Wheel of Names and find out what it is. It's that time again where I say thank you to all my channel members, whose names you can see here in my Supporters Hall of Fame. I'd like to give a special welcome to my two newest members, Old Scott Retro and PXL Cool. If you're enjoying this video and would like to join these fine folks and support my efforts, why not become a member yourself? For a monthly fee starting from just 99p, you can get access to the special membership perks shown on screen, and more besides. If you're interested, then please click on the join button below this video for more information. If you're not able to commit to a monthly contribution but would still like to support my channel, then you could also give a super thanks. This one-off donation gives you a highlighted comment on whichever video you choose to click the button on, and anyone doing this will also get a shout out from me on a subsequent video. The super thanks button can be found below every video I produce. You can also help raise the profile of this channel by liking this video and leaving a comment, which helps improve my ranking in the mysterious YouTube algorithm. Any support you can give, financial or otherwise, is greatly appreciated. I'm spinning the wheel for the final time in this episode then, and the final game I'm going to be playing is a familiar one, Bomberman 93. Definitely played this before, but let's take a look at it anyway. Second Hudson Soft game in this video. So we've got some Bombermen throwing bombs at each other, unsurprisingly, in space. And there's a title screen. So we've got the normal options. We've got a normal game, which is like a story mode. We've got a battle game, comlink, I'm not sure, maybe that links to the portable PC engine, the handheld one, and password presumably allows you to put password in for the normal game levels if you've got to a certain point, I suspect. I'm sure I've played this before. In fact, I may have had the Who card at one point in time. So let's start with the battle game, because that's the meat and potatoes of Bomberman after all, isn't it? So I'm going to go with, let's go with a 3-player match, not to make it last too long. And obviously there's just me, so it's me versus 2 computer players. Let's just make it for 2 wins, so it doesn't last too long. And then it's got conveyor belts in, that's the classic one. Warp holes. Spinning gates and warp holes. Let's just go with that one. Let's see what happens at the desert one. Never been that good at Bomberman, to be perfectly honest. So we'll see how it goes. Just gonna blow that thing up because that does you more harm than good, as I recall. The skull thing. Okay, that's gonna give you some extended. Oh, this guy's come out. So if you get them coming through the warp hole, you can blast them with the bombs. Yeah, they keep coming through the warp hole. You can just time it right when they come through the warp hole and blast them. Ooh. Oh, that was close. Oh, now I've gone through a warp hole. And there I am over there, away from everyone else, which is good. Wow, someone's picked up the skull. That's what the skull does, it makes you really fast. Ooh. Ooh. It's pretty manic. Oh, ooh. Where am I going to end up here? This warp hole thing. Oh dear, and that's killed me off because I warped where someone had dropped a bomb. Yeah, that adds a whole different dynamic to the game that I don't think I've ever encountered before. So there you go. I need to win 1. I suppose the most games we're going to have here is 4. So it's, yeah, it's just going to stay in the same place, but possibly different layout. I'm not sure. It might be exactly the same, actually. He's trapped himself there, the red one. Well, that's one of them gone. I've got a slowdown on me, I think, at the moment. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he's, okay, he's tagged me with but, oh, okay. Let's just see if we can get him trapped there. Oh, I think I've got him. There we go. sometimes I don't think there's that much strategy to Bomberman. It's more just hope that you drop the bombs in the right place and you can escape yourself. So, go again. So graphically this one's really nice. This is the standard by this point in time. There's a couple of earlier games before this. But this is pretty much the Bomberman standard for the next probably 10 years or so. You've got games like the Saturn one look exactly like this, just bigger play areas and stuff. So, is one of them gone already? Oh yeah, the red one's gone already. So if I can eliminate this black one, then the game is mine. That's gonna get him. Let's go through a wall hole and see where I end up. That's useful. Oh, that was close. Oh, he's got himself. There we go. So that's a win for me. So yeah, that was a quick playthrough of the battle mode, which is obviously, if you've got friends to play with, the best mode to be playing. Victory is mine. I wasn't really expecting that. So I don't really want to retry pressing the run button. So is there another button you can press? Oh, okay, so I'm going to have to carefully press the right buttons here to get back to the main menu. No, that's just picking different options. What I want to do is get back to the main menu, and I don't know how to do it. No, that's just starting another game. Okay, so what I'm going to do very quickly is restart and go back to the main menu to play a little bit of the story mode. You'd have thought there was a way to get back to the main menu from the end of that previous game, but clearly I've messed up somewhere. So yeah, I'll quickly restart the PC Engine and load up the game again. Okay, so back at the title screen, let's start the normal game, which is going to be some kind of story mode. I've got about 5 minutes left on my timer. I paused it when I finished that previous game. What's going on there? I don't know what was going on there. So we've got some spacey stuff going on. Okay, disputed planets. We've got some disputed planets. I think there's only one you can pick at that point, so let's just get on with it. Something going on here. Okay, meet Digger. Watch out for his fireballs after he warps. I probably won't get that far. I'm guessing that's the boss at the end of this mode, so just going to try and get through it as quickly as I can to show a bit of what the story mode looks like in this one. And basically it's the same idea, except instead of playing against other Bombermen, you've got random aliens to play against instead, all of which are bunched together quite nicely just here. So saying hopefully they won't take too long to get rid of, but they've all wandered off now. So I suppose you could look at the story mode as being something like Bomberman. Well, it is Bomberman obviously, but it's a bit Pac-Man like, because you've got to eliminate the enemies, although no, Pac-Man would be collecting things, wouldn't it? So I'm just talking nonsense now. So very similar graphically, that'll help. Now I've got that, I just need to try and get some of these guys as they walk past, because they're obviously not very smart. There we go, that's another one got. Probably stick that there. No, that's not going to. Okay. What I should do, because they're just walking back and forwards, is just drop that in there. There you go, he's trapped now. So then I think you've probably got to find an exit, have you? Which could be anywhere, so it's just destroying a load of blocks. This is why everyone just plays the battle mode, because the story mode is a bit dull, and it probably gets more difficult with more difficult enemies to deal with. But right now all I'm doing is having to destroy a load of blocks until I find an exit, and I can only drop one bomb at a time at the moment as well, and all the blocks are very strewn around, you know, there's no big concentrations of them to get rid of. Come on, where is the exit? This is taking forever. I mean, it could be anywhere. This is boring. Oh, it's probably going to be the last place I go to, isn't it? Come on. At last. There we go. Finally finished the level. But it wasn't much fun, was it? Probably getting through another stage before my 10 minutes runs out though, so again it's more of the same. There's a different kind of enemy here. There's oh look, is that the exit then? Oh, I can't go through it yet though. Okay. Ooh. Oh, another bomb, that'll help. I'll be able to speed things up a bit now by being able to drop 2 bombs at once. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Where did this lot come from? They've come out of that portal, haven't they? Again, they're not too difficult to get rid of though. Not the smartest. At least this helps. Oh, go down. Oh, that's a shame. Oh no, another bunch of... Yeah, you do not want to reveal that portal early in the game, do you? You just get them everywhere. Well, that makes it a little bit more exciting. Not that much more, to be honest. Should get him there, I think. Oh, all moved. Yeah, I think really in this mode, you're better off not blowing up as many bricks as possible. Oh, I've got myself. Walked into my own bomb. That means I've got to start the whole thing again. I mean, you get the idea. It'll be a few levels like that, and then there'll be a boss at some point, which you're not going to see in this video. But overall, this has been a pretty good selection of games. I'm going to round things up now because we're getting close to the end of my timer. This has probably been the best selection of games I've seen so far in this series. Really good shooter. Didn't get to play much of it, but a really good shooter from Hudson Soft in Soldier Blade. A nice puzzle game that I've never played before. Really enjoyed that. It didn't look like much, but it's got the thing that counts, which is good puzzling action. And then you've got Bomberman, which obviously is Bomberman. So you know, everyone loves a bit of Bomberman, I suppose, even if this mode is a bit boring. Go on, get that guy. There we go. Yeah, so I think that pretty much does it for this video. I'm waffling on a bit now and more concentrated on playing Bomberman than I should be. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then let me know in the comments and leave any comments about any of the games you've seen in the video. As I say, I think this has been the best one of the bunch so far. Hopefully that will continue with the next one, which will be along in about a month or so's time. Thanks very much for watching this video, and yeah, until the next one, see ya.